Okay, hi all, good morning. So, welcome to this SQL training course. Just wanted to confirm, hope my voice is audible and screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Okay, fine, thank you. So, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Mohammad Tanveer Khan. I have over 13 years of experience in IT industry, working data analytics with SQL, Unix, and Python as my primary skill sets. Okay. So quickly, I will tell you about this SQL training course, and then we'll start our demo class. And meanwhile, if you have any question, please feel free and ask. Make the session interactive. You have full freedom to ask any question at any point of time. We will not tell you that, okay, once the class is over, then at the end you have to ask question. We strongly recommend our participants to ask questions and make the session interactive. So this is a weekday batch, Monday to Friday, morning 7 to 9 a.m. IST. It means 2 hours daily, Monday to Friday. And the course duration is 1 month. After each and every class, we will share recording with you, class recording, and then assignment and the classroom notes. Okay. Let me show you the syllabus. So this is the syllabus, and there is no prerequisite for this course. It means we will start from scratch. Even if you don't know anything about programming or the SQL or database, it is fine. We'll start from scratch. Okay, no prerequisite is needed. Fine. And these are the topics which will be covered in detail. Okay, so here you have here these are the basics of SQL, and then you have this aggregate function. You have set operators. Okay, and then you have join and joins. You have constraints, the filter conditions, and different clauses. Okay, and these are the window functions. Okay, so all those things will be uh, covered in detail. Okay, so meanwhile, any question, anyone? Okay, so this is all about the syllabus, and these are the few conceptual questions which will be covered during the course. And apart from this, we will share assignments. Approx 10 questions will be shared in assignment on a daily basis. Okay, fine. Any question, anyone? Course duration, I have mentioned it is for 1 month.
Sir, will there be any other classes after this 1 month period for maybe for advance? Like anything for practice or like for more?
Okay. Good question. So, first of all, the session is purely interactive. You have freedom to ask question. Okay. And what happened like when you're solving the questions, if you'll get stuck in the assignments. So let me show you the assignments as well. So in assignments, these are the assignments we'll be sharing you, and we'll share solution as well, assignment solution. So like when we have given you the assignment, and if you're getting stuck, so you can ask question in the class. But what happens once the course is over? So even after that, like many participants, they will try, and if you're getting stuck somewhere, so we have a dedicated group, Technist Academy alumni group. Okay. So in that group, you can ask question, and we have SQL expert. We have hired SQL expert who will assist you with the questions. Okay. So down the line, at any point of time, if you have any question, you can ask in that group related to SQL queries. If you're asking like, do we have any other course? So yes, apart from SQL, we have Python, Power BI, Tableau, ETL, and Excel. And once the course is over, so we'll be providing you lifetime support in the SQL queries. Now, support doesn't mean that you're getting stuck in a project and you will send us the document, and based on the document, we have to frame your entire queries. That is not possible. That is a separate support we provide. That is on the paid basis. But here, like you're working in a project, you got a stuck somewhere in the SQL query, or it is throwing error message, you're not able to derive a logic, you share that scenario with us. Our expert will help you with that query. And that's a lifetime support. Okay. And then weekly, we have a resume preparation session, interview preparation session, mock interview, and some ad hoc session. Ad hoc session means suppose someone has posted query in our alumni group. Okay. And then we we realize that okay, this is a good question which should be discussed with a larger audience. Okay. So in that case, we'll schedule a session with you guys and you can ask question there. We will discuss you about that. Like I'm showing you, like this is our alumni group. So you can see the participants, they're posting their questions. Okay. So, and accordingly, our experts, they'll be giving queries that, okay, this is the query or this is the query. So, and this is, means here you can ask only SQL related question. Then we have separate group for Power BI, Tableau, and all this stuff. Okay. But this is again free service which we are providing. It is like a perks. So you don't have to pay anything for this. And this is again lifetime support. Any other question? Any other question? One.
Hi, Tanvir.
Yeah, hi.
Will there be any projects like will be covered over here?
Most of our questions now, means any assignment question, if I will show you, they are based on the real-time projects only. And whatever we will discuss and teach during the class, that is based on the real-time projects on which we have worked. So you'll be getting real-time projects exposure here in this during this course. And we'll be sharing approx 250 assignment question during this course. Okay.
Okay.
So fine, now coming to the database. So let me show you. So for practicing, uh, we will not ask you to download anything. You can, yeah, even if you want, you can download Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server. But during this course, we'll be using this Oracle Live SQL, this platform. The benefit of this is you don't have to download it. Like I think many of you will be having concern that I'm working in official laptop. Okay. So, and they're not allowing me to download, right? So in that case, this is a browser-based database. Just you have to type Oracle Live SQL. You will get this link. Okay. And through this link, click on the start coding. So if you are signing for the first time, then you have to click on create account. So once you will click on the create account now, it will ask the basic details about you, your name, your full name, company name, and all those things. So company name, if you don't want to disclose, you can write anything, your wish. Okay. Designation, they will ask. So again, you can write anything. So you have to create your account, and with the credentials, you have to just sign in. The benefit of this platform is you don't have to download it. If you have personal laptop and if you want to download, so I will share you the link for Microsoft SQL Server database, which you can download. But we recommend to use this one. This is like browser based, and even if you're working in official laptop, suppose you're in office, okay, and you want to practice it. So at any point of time, you can launch this Oracle Live SQL and you can start practicing. Okay, this is the benefit of it. But there is no restriction from our end that you have to practice only on Oracle or Microsoft. Before that, let me tell you, I think many of you are new to this database. So we have actually different database, like from Oracle, then we have from Microsoft SQL Server, then we have Netezza, Teradata, then you have Postgres, These are the different databases. Okay. But on all these databases, we'll be writing SQL queries only. So please don't think that, okay, Tanvir is teaching on Oracle, but in my project, we're using Microsoft SQL Server, so it is different. No, it's not different. It is same. It is one and the same. Suppose if you know how to write a car, you can write a car of any company, right? Whether it is Tata, Maruti, Hyundai, or any other company, correct? So similarly, once you know how to write SQL query, you can write on any platform, whether it is Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, or any other. So during this course, we'll be working on Oracle, but I will show you for Microsoft SQL Server as well. We have that database as well. So we'll show you on Microsoft SQL Server as well. Hope it is clear. So once you'll click on that, so this is the page database where you have to practice the SQL queries. Any questions so far related to course, content, any other thing? And this course is, means if you're planning for data analyst or business analyst, okay, Power BI developer, SQL developer, ETL developer, and then data engineer. Then you have ETL or database tester. For all these job profiles, if you are preparing, okay, so SQL is a must to have a skill set. Okay. Hope it is clear.
Yes, yes.
Fine.
Clear.
Okay. And I have shown you the course curriculum, like this is a course syllabus which will be covering, and the duration is 1 month. And after each and every class, we'll be sharing recording with you. Okay. Fine. Let me start now if you don't have any other question. And but feel free to ask question if you have any. So you also this 15 batch. First of all, can anyone tell me why we should learn SQL or why we are learning SQL? What is the benefit of it? Anyone?
It is good to interact with relational databases.
Okay, good. Any other thought?
Most of the companies store their data in a relational database management system. So retrieving that data and work on that for generating any kind of report, it is necessary to learn SQL.
Okay, okay. Correct. Any other thought, anyone who knows what is this? Okay, good. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Okay, so structured, I will not go into the detail that what is known as a structured. We'll discuss after some time that what is known as structured and what is a relational database and other stuffs. Okay, so we have relational, non-relational database, hierarchy, and many other stuffs are there. But I will not bombard you with all those heavy technical words. We'll look into that one by one. Okay. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and the benefit of this is, with the help of this, you can write SQL queries. Okay. But the question is, okay, fine, I can write SQL queries, but what is the benefit of it, right? At the end of the day, what is the benefit if I'm writing queries? Then how I'll be benefited, right? So the benefit of it is like you can store data and then you can extract data, you can process data, okay, and as per the business requirement, you can do all those calculations, right? Suppose you have a business and a lot of data you have, like your business has a lot of business data or transaction data. So of course you have to first of all store it somewhere, correct or not? Take the example of any e-commerce platform, Amazon or Flipkart. Can you imagine the volume of transaction which is happening on a daily basis? Millions of transactions, right? Correct. But do you think they are storing it somewhere? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, they are storing it somewhere, right? Every business, they have to store the data, whether it is a local departmental store. They also store the data, right? Why? But why they should store the data? What is the benefit of it? The benefit of it is at a later point of time, if you want to revisit any transaction, okay, so you can go through that and you can understand. Or suppose if you have to find the total profit or loss or revenue or asset of a particular month. So if you have stored the data, you can quickly fetch it from the database. Correct, no? All right. And for any business, you have to understand that how your business is performing. Now, how you will understand it? For that, you have to store the data and you have to fetch meaningful information, right? So for that, we store data. So SQL will help you to store your business transaction data and to fetch the data as per the business requirement, as per your client requirement. And nowadays in the IT industry, most of the projects are based on data only. Okay. Or if you will analyze or if you have, I know like we all know about the AI, machine learning, recommendation engine. This all
Hi.
works on top of, yeah,
Yeah, hi sir. My name is Hari.
yeah, Hari.
Hello. Yeah, so yeah, the thing is like so we have different clouds, right? So Oracle, like Amazon, kind of thing. So why do you need to store data in SQL database?
Mhm. Let me complete my statement and I will jump to your question. Good question you have asked.
Okay.
So what I was
Thanks.
telling, what I was telling. Okay, yeah. So first of all, you have to store your business transaction data, right? Because once you will store the data based on your business requirement, you can extract the data, right? Suppose you're working for a client and they are telling you that, okay, for 2018, tell me the profit in quarter first and quarter second, or 2021, what was the total profit in quarter third, right? So for that, you have to write a query so that you can fetch meaningful data. And nowadays, most of the project in IT industry is based on data only because like data is the new oil. You check any e-commerce site, social media platforms. Can you imagine the volume of data what these platforms are generating? Take the example of YouTube, Instagram. How many people are uploading videos on a daily basis, right? Facebook. So that's why currently in IT industry, most of the projects are based on data. And to play with data means to store data, to extract data, to manipulate data. We need SQL language. Okay. And that's why in all these job profiles, whatever I have mentioned here, if you will Google it or check in the LinkedIn or Naukri platform, you will see In all these job profiles, they will mention that SQL skill set is required. Okay. Now there is a concept of on-premise and cloud. I will not go into the in-depth of what is cloud, what is on-premise. Okay, so quickly I will tell you the question which Hari has asked. On-premise means all the data you are storing in your central database or server, which is in your company premises, which is in control of your company. Okay. But for the last 5 to 6 years, approx, I'm telling you, there is a concept of cloud. It means your business data will be stored in cloud by some vendor, maybe Amazon, Microsoft, or Google. In their cloud platform, they will store it. Okay. So for that, again, like you can store that in different cloud vendors. But at the end of the day, you have to extract the data. No, you have stored the data in cloud. That is fine. But after storing, if your client is telling that, okay, tell me the total profit in 2023 quarter one. So how you will extract it? For that, again, you have to write some query, right? Okay. So that's the benefit of SQL query, SQL language. With the help of this, you can store data, you can extract data, you can modify data as per the business requirement. And that is what throughout this course we'll discuss. Is this clear? Have I answered your question, Hari?
Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you so much.
Okay, no issues. Not able to connect the meeting. Few participants are facing issue. Okay. Now this this is at a high level. I try to explain you what is SQL and why we need SQL, because I know few of you will be from non-technical background. Now let's start with this. Okay. Now, suppose I have an employee table. I have a table which name is employee. But before that, what is a table? Table is an object in the world of database where you can store data. All right. Take the example like we are staying in house, correct? Or suppose if you go, suppose you are in Delhi and you have been transferred to Chennai. So first of all, what you will do? You will search for a house, correct? Why? Because you have to stay there, right? So similarly, in the world of database, when you have to store data or save data, for that we need table. Hope it is clear. So table is an object or something which is used to store or save data. Hope it is clear to everyone. Okay. So here this is an employee table. Okay, I'm just taking a table name as employee, but your wish. You can create a table in database with any name. I will show you how to create and all those things. That's what I told, that I will start from scratch. Okay. So table is something where we can store or save data. Here I have taken this employee table. Now in this table, like suppose when you're constructing house, right? So for before that you will plan it, no? You will design that how many bedrooms you want, then balcony, drawing room, and then lobby, right? So all those things you will design, correct? Similarly, when you are creating a table, you have to mention the structure of it. Like suppose here I have mentioned the employee ID, name, and location. Okay, or suppose salary. So it means I'm telling that in this employee table, I need this details of each and every employee. Is this clear, guys? It means for each employee, I want his or her employee ID, name, location, or salary. Now suppose employee ID is 1, name is Tom. Okay. Location is Chennai, salary is 500. What it means? It means that we have an employee whose ID is 1, name is Tom, location is Chennai, and salary is 500. Just a simple example I'm giving you. Similarly, if you're working for an e-commerce site, so you can store the information like transaction month, transaction date, department, transaction amount, correct? So it depends on the business requirement. Accordingly, you have to create a table. Okay. Suppose if you're working for a college database, so in that case, that will be student ID, student name, department, marks, fees paid or not, right? Session year and all those things. So suppose if I'm taking example of a company where this is an employee table, and these are the columns: employee ID, name, location, salary are the columns. These are known as columns. Hope it is clear. Fine. Any questions so far? Okay, no. Now suppose I have another employee with ID 2 and name is suppose John, and he is from Delhi and his salary is 400. Now these are known as records. So this is first record and this is second record or row. Okay. So the first row you have ID 1, name is Tom, location is Chennai, salary is 500. For the other employee, this is the detail. So employee is the table name. These are the columns: employee ID, name, location, salary are the columns. And these are the values or the data or the record which we have stored in this table. Any questions so far, anyone? No? Okay. So in this table, how many columns we have? 4 columns, right? Employee ID is 1, name is another column, location is another column, salary is another column. So in this table, how many columns we have? 4 columns, correct? Now, is there any limitation or restriction on the number of columns in a table? Now, suppose my client is telling that I want 10 columns in this employee table. Maybe I want gender, designation, department, reporting manager, okay, all those things. So can we create 10 columns in a table? Is that allowed?
Yes.
Yes, that is allowed. So there is no restriction, and I will request, please, rather than typing or messaging, you can speak up, you can interact. Okay. So now, so there is no restriction on the number of columns in a table. A table can have 1 column, 2 column, 10 column, 50 columns, 100 columns. That depends on the requirement. Okay. So now I will show you that in database how you can create this employee table with this 4 columns. So for that, first of all, you have to write create. Okay. So this create is a reserved keyword. Now the question is, what is the meaning of reserved keyword? Reserved keywords are those keywords which SQL engine has a special meaning. A special meaning means the moment you will write create, engine will understand that, oh, I have to create something. Is this clear? Engine will automatically understand that, okay, I have to create something. The moment I have written create, engine will understand that, oh, user wants to create something. Now, what you want to create here? Table. So you have to write that you want to create a table. Now, what is the name of table which you want to create?
Employee.
Employee, right?
Yes.
So you have to write here employee. It means you want to create an employee
Table.
table. Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
Now, after that, I will mute everyone. Sorry, getting some background noise. Okay. So when you have to ask something, you can unmute and you can ask. Now, in this employee table, what all columns we have? Employee ID, name, location, and salary. So within this, now I will write employee ID, name, location, and salary. It means we are telling to the SQL engine to please create an employee table with this columns. Is this clear so far? Any question? Okay, no questions. Now, after this, you have to explain to the SQL engine that what type of data you're going to store in these columns. Like suppose you are organizing a party. So before that, you have to understand the taste of your guests, right? How many of them are interested in veg, non-veg, like that, right? Similarly, when you're creating the table and if you have mentioned the column name, after this, you have to explain to the SQL engine that what type of data you're going to store here. So if it is employee ID, so what type of data you have stored here in this employee ID? These are numbers, right? 1, 2, correct?
Yes, integers.
Yes. So whenever you have to store numbers, 1 minute, let me close this. Just a minute, guys. Close this one. Whenever you have to store numbers, you have to write here int. Int means integer. So now the meaning of this is you are telling SQL engine that in this employee ID column, I will be storing numbers or integers. Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if you check the next column, name, what type of data you're storing here?
Character.
These are alphabets, right? English alphabets, correct?
Yes.
So whenever you have to store alphabets, okay. So in that case, you have to write here varchar and within bracket 50. Now you might be thinking, what is this varchar? Why I have to write 50? Can I write 100? Can I write 1? So we'll discuss all those things in detail one by one. Okay. So for the time being, just understand that in a column, if you have to store alphabets, you have to write varchar. Varchar means variable character. We'll discuss in detail what is varchar. Then in this group, like those who already know SQL, you might be thinking that then we can write char, can I write varchar too. So I will discuss all this stuff. Okay. So net, when you have to store alphabets, you have to write varchar 50. If you want to write 100, you can write 100 as well, your wish. But there is some reason why I'm telling to keep it 50, which we'll discuss down the line. Okay. Now the next column is location. So now tell me in this location what you have stored here. This is again alphabets, right? Correct now?
Yes.
Close the sheet. 1 minute. Let me close all the sheets. Okay. Location, again, you have these alphabets. So for this, what you will write here? What should be the data type? INT or varchar?
Varchar.
Then you will use varchar, right?
Yes.
Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
Now for the next column, salary, what you will write?
Integer.
Yes, sir.
Integer, because you have stored here number or integer. So for that, you have to write here int, integer. Now, this is the syntax to create a table in a database. There are many other syntaxes are there, but this is a simple one I have shown you. Then slowly I will show you that how you can add a primary key, how you can add a constraint and all those things. Okay. So this is a simple syntax. Okay. Now here I will repeat this. This is create table. It means we are telling SQL engine that we want to create a table whose name is employee. I have written here employee, but you have full freedom. You can create a table with any name. There is no restriction that it has to be employee only, your wish. Okay. And then within parentheses, I have mentioned a few columns, right? Employee ID, name, location, salary. So here, how many columns I have mentioned? 4 columns, right?
Columns. Yes.
4 columns. But there is no restriction on the number of columns in a table. Okay. I have just created 4 columns, but yes, you can create a table with 10 columns, 50 columns, your wish. Actually, not your wish. It depends on your client's requirement, your business requirement, or your project requirement. Okay. So within parentheses, I have mentioned the columns, and then I have mentioned the data type. This int, this varchar are known as data type. What is data type? What are the data types? We'll discuss all those things down the line one by one. So these are the data types. So here, if I have written int, so it means I'm telling to the SQL engine that in this employee ID column, I'll be storing only numbers or integers. Okay. Similarly, after name, I have written varchar 50. So it means in this name column, I'll be storing alphabets. Hope it is clear, everyone. And this is mandatory. If you will not write the data type in front of any column, it will show error message. Like suppose after salary, if I will not write anything, the data type of it, the engine will get confused that what type of data Tanveer wants to store in this salary. And then as a result, it will throw error message. So it is mandatory. You have to mention the data type of each and every column. Is this clear? Okay. So what are the columns in this employee table? Employee ID, name, location, and salary. These are also known as fields. The columns of fields, or in some project, it is also known as attributes. So they all mean the same. Either you tell them as a columns or fields or attributes, they all are one and the same, but mostly people use columns. Is this clear so far? Are you
Yes.
guys understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Then you have to put semicolon at the end. This is the syntax. You have to put it. Okay. Now then select it. You can see one run button here, green color. Hope it is visible to everyone.
Yeah.
So just click on this run button. And at the lower console here, it will give you the output. Now here you can see one message, table created. Okay. So now the SQL engine is telling that yes, we have created this table, what you have told. Okay. But can anyone tell me why we are creating table? What is the need to create a table? Who will
So
answer?
it will define our structure for particular instance that we want to store data about.
Okay. In a simple sentence, to store data, we need some container, no? Right? Like suppose if I'm getting transferred to Bangalore, so to stay there, I need a house. Similarly, to store data, we need some object, some container. And in the world of database, that container is known as table. So that is what we have created a structure here, this employee table, so that we can store or save data. Clear? Now, if you're asking me that, okay, fine, Tanveer, engine has displayed here, the table has been created, but can you prove this? So if you want to check the structure of this table, whether it has been created or not, or it has been created as per the requirement or not. So for that, you have to write this DSC. So DSC stands for describe employee. So the moment you will write this DSC employee, engine will understand that, oh, user is telling me to show the structure of this employee table. So now see, I'm clicking on the run button. Now what you understood from this? You have a column employee ID, correct? You have mentioned here INT. It is coming as a number. They both are same. Either INT or number, they both are one and the same. Don't get confused with this. Okay. It is name. Name was here. Then you have location. It is location. You have salary. This is salary. So you have all the 4 columns. Yes or no? Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the corresponding data type is also present. Here you might be thinking, Tanveer, it is var_char2, but here you have written varchar. So actually in Oracle database, here we are working on Oracle database. They will consider it as a varchar2, but no need to get confused here. Please don't get confused. You write here varchar or varchar2, they both are one and the same. But why I have written varchar? Because if you will work on other database, no, they don't accept varchar2. So on different databases, just hardly 1% this kind of differences will be there. But don't get confused. I will explain you those differences. But in the interviewer will never ask you this question that, okay, in this database we use varchar, then in this Microsoft, what is the corresponding data type? No, they will not ask these questions. Even nowadays, the interviewers, they are focusing more on your logic building ability, because they know that if you're working on the project, you have the full access to Google and ChatGPT and many other platforms. So if you're getting stuck in syntax, you can Google and you can get the answer, right? So they want to check that how strong you are in building logics. Okay, so that's why don't get confused or don't think much about this cosmetic stuffs. Hope it is clear so far, or do you have any question, anyone?
Yeah,
And
you ordered this in a descending order for the table, right? But the
descending order, where I have written descending order?
this DESC
That is
employee.
describe.
Oh, okay.
This is
Sorry.
not descending. DSC here, it means describe. So here I'm telling SQL engine to describe employee table. Okay. Is this clear? Okay.
Yes.
So net so far, we have seen how to create a table in a database. This is the syntax for it. And if you want to verify this table, then you can execute this query, DSC employee. It means you're telling SQL engine to show the structure of this employee table, and this is the structure. Clear so far?
Yes, clear.
Okay. What next after this?
We are storing the data.
Good. You constructed a house, then what you will do? You will go and stay there, right? Similarly, you have created a table. Now you have to store data. So to store data, you have to write insert into employee. Now, what is the meaning of this? The meaning is you are telling SQL engine that I want to store something. Where? In this employee table. Okay. And then write values. It means now you're telling that these are the values which I want to store in this employee table. One row inserted. So this is the syntax to store data in a table. Now see what I have written here. I have written insert into employee values. The meaning of this is we are telling SQL engine that in the employee table, I want to store some values. And these are the values.
Sir, inverted commas for varchar is
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can you repeat, please?
inverted commas in
I will
varchar
come to
is
that.
mandatory.
I will come to that. I will come to that. We'll
Okay.
discuss it. Just give me 1 minute. So these are the values I have inserted in this employee table. Okay. The first column was employee ID. So the first value is 1 here. So automatically engine will understand that, okay, this 1 is for this employee ID. Clear? Next is name. Here I have written Tom. So engine will understand that, oh, user wants to store Tom in this name column. Okay. Then I have written Chennai. And then third column is location. It means Chennai is the location. Then this 500 will be salary. So automatically engine will take the sequence in line with this sequence what you have mentioned while creating the table. So you have to be very careful with this. If you will swap it, like suppose if I will write 500 here and if I will write 1 here. So now the engine will assume that, okay, 500 is the employee ID and salary is 1. So the meaning will change. So you have to be very careful with the sequence here. Please don't break the sequence. You have to follow the same sequence. Okay. Or suppose if you will write Chennai here and Tom here, then what will happen? Name will be Chennai, location will be Tom. So you have to be very careful with the sequence. First point. Second point. Whenever you have a column which is varchar, and if you are inserting value, that must be within quotes. For this name column, I have mentioned the data type as varchar, no? So the value which I'm trying to store in this name column, that has to be within quotes. If you will not write this quotes, okay, so then it will throw error message. I will show you that. Similarly, this location, what is the data type? Varchar. So you could see here that this is in quotes, inverted comma. Is this clear so far?
Yes, it's cleared.
Clear? Please ask question, guys. Make the session interactive. Feel free and ask any question. I know many of you are from non-technical background. These all things are very new to you. So feel free and ask question. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
So the Tom and the China, you had to type the quotes yourself.
Yeah. We have to give this inverted comma within this.
Okay.
Is this
And
what
then
you're
after
asking?
yes, then after
Hmm.
you put a comma before you go to the next value.
If you will not give comma, this will throw error message. I will show you that after this. This is mandatory. After each and every column value, you have to give this comma. This is mandatory.
Okay.
Like suppose if you're asking me that Tanveer, what all courses you train in your academy? So if I write like this, This is confusing, right?
Okay.
Correct, no? You have to give comma here. Correct? Then it will be clear. Similarly, when you are storing values in each and every column, you have to separate them by comma. It's mandatory. If you not separate, it will throw error message. And if a column has data type var_char, then that value must be within this inverted quotes. Okay, I will show you in the next example. It will throw error message. Any question?
Hello, I'm having one question.
Oh, yeah.
If we are marking the comma and after that if we give a space, then it will throw an error or will it be
No,
fine?
no, it will not throw error message.
Acha, okay.
I think you are asking that, Tanvir, if I will
हाँ
write
हाँ
like this, I will
yes
show you that as that example I will show, but it will not throw error message.
okay.
So this is a simple syntax to insert data in an employee table or any other table. This is the syntax you have to follow. And engine has displayed here that one row inserted. It means this particular record has been inserted or is stored or saved where? In this employee table. Hope it is clear. Now suppose you will ask me that no, then we'll show this, that where is the employee table, where the data has been saved, right? It means you want to see that particular record which I have inserted, right? So for that, you have to write select. The meaning of this select is to display. Okay. What is the meaning of select? To display.
Display.
Okay. The moment you will write select, engine will understand that, oh, Tanveer wants me to display something, some data. Then after that, you write the column names. You want to display employee ID. You want to display name. You want to display location. You want to display salary. So you mention all the column names, what you want to display. Now these columns are present in which table? Which table? Employee table, right? So then you have to write here from employee. So now the engine will understand that, oh, Tanveer wants me to display these columns which are present in employee table. Now give the quote semicolon and then click on this run button. Check the value. Is this record we have inserted right now?
Yes.
Okay. So net so far what we learned, we have learned how to create a table with their columns and the data types. Then if you want to see the structure of the table, you have to execute this query DESC employee. Here DESC stands for?
Describe.
Very good. Describe. See, in SQL, you have to, it's like engine is your friend and you have to interact with him. So that's what we are going to learn in this course, the language of SQL, so that you can interact with the SQL, right? But that's why for each and every keyword, you have to understand what is the meaning of this. Then the line number 5, what we are trying to do here, we are trying to store values in this employee table. So for that, we have written insert into employee values. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is we are telling SQL engine that I want to store some value in an employee table. And these are the values I want to store. Okay. But here you have to be a little bit careful. The first important point which we have to take care here is the sequence. this values what you are trying to insert, this must be in line with this sequence what you have mentioned while creating this table. Is this point number 1 clear?
Yes.
Okay. Second point, the columns for which you have mentioned varchar, those column values must be present within inverted quotes. You can see here Tom isn't present within quotes, Chennai is present within quotes. These two are the important points which you have to take care. Okay. After that, if you want to check, if you want to verify that whether this record has been inserted successfully in this employee table or not, then you have to write this query. And please don't mug up anything. There's no scope for mugging up anything in this course. These all things what I have written now, at least 500 times you will use this. So no need to mug up anything. Okay. Everything is pure logical here. So in line number 9, we have written select. What is the meaning of select? To display, right? So here I have written employee ID, comma name, comma location, comma salary. It means we are telling SQL engine that I want to display these columns, right? But from where? Suppose if you will not write this, don't you think engine will get confused, right? So that's why you have to mention that these columns are present in which table. Now see, I will not write this. I will run this query. The shortcut is, if you want to run, you can click on this run, but there is a shortcut. You can press Control and Enter. Control Enter is a shortcut to run. You
Yeah,
can
hi,
click
sir.
on run. 1 minute, hold on, let me complete. Hold on.
Yeah.
You can click on the run button, or you can click on Control Enter. That will also give you the output. Now see, here it is throwing error message. No, why it is throwing error message? Because engine doesn't know that where these values are present. Suppose you ordered something on an Amazon, and if you have not given address, what will happen, right? Or you want to courier something, you went to DTDC. If you have not mentioned address, what will happen, right? So similarly, you have to mention here that these columns are present in which table, from where you want to display this. So now if I will execute this, now see, it will give me the output that yes, this is the value. So that's why you have to mention from the table name. Okay. Yeah, Hari, please go on. Go ahead. What you asked me?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Please do it.
Yeah, sir. The thing is like, so irrespective of writing each and every column after a select query, so can we do like select star from employee table like that, right?
You are correct. I will come to that after some time. If your
Okay.
answer is right.
Yeah,
Okay.
why? Because we have a lot of columns, right? So if you want to write entire column names after select query, so it will take some like a lot of time consuming.
You are totally correct. I will come to that.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions so far, anyone?
Yes.
Is this discussion so far clear? Yes or
Yes,
no?
I have another question. I have a
Yeah,
question.
please tell me.
Okay, so now you have inserted employee values for the first ID or the
Correct.
first employee.
Hmm.
Do you have to do it for all the employees or all
Hmm.
the data points in the table? So like if you have 1,000 employees who are to be
Hmm.
put here, will you
Hmm.
have to be doing this one by one for all the rows of employees?
Hmm. Good question. And this question, we get this question almost in each and every SQL batch. Good question. The question is that okay, fine, Tanvir, you have inserted one record here. You have written this insert script and you have inserted one record. That is fine, good. But suppose, Tanvir, I have millions of transactions and I have to store all those transactions in a table. Imagine 1 million transactions or more than that. So Tanvir, do you think each and every time I have to write this insert script and all those values, this will be time consuming, right? It will take 2, 4, 6 months, correct?
Yes.
So in that case, you don't have to use this. So there is a concept of data loader in each and every database. So just what you have to do, these values you have to keep in an Excel sheet. Okay. And from that Excel, the database will import the value and it will save there. But why I'm explaining this, and this will not be asked in your interview, just for your understanding, I'm telling you this. Sometime in the project, when you have to store 1 record or 10 record or 5 record, you can use this script. But if you have millions of transactions or thousands of transactions, so we have a concept of data loader. Okay, so through that we used to load data. Hope it is clear. You don't have to write this script every time. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Any other question, anyone?
So if you now, if you don't have a long list of employees to add, so assuming you have like just 5 of employees, like you said, so will you be writing it for, or you write insert employee value for number
Then
plus
you have to
ID?
write this. You have to write this for each and every record separately. But again, I'm repeating, in project, we means there is a concept of data pipeline. Okay, there's a concept of jobs. You trigger the job and it will load the data. And within that, we write a script. And that script is data loading activity. That's a different thing. But net, in your project, when you have to load millions of transactions, we don't use this. Okay, this is just like I'm explaining you the simple syntax of saving data in a table. This is the syntax when you want to store 1 to 5 records, or sometimes you're doing analysis or you're doing testing. You want to insert some records, or this is a script.
Okay,
Okay,
please, could you add the second ID? Let's see how
I'm
you
coming to
add
that.
it.
Yeah. I'm coming to that. I'll show you that. Now, suppose in this, I'm trying to insert another record too, and the name is John. Suppose the location is Delhi. The salary is 400. Okay. Now I forgot to write this John within quotes, and then I'm trying to run this. It has thrown error message, right? Why the engine has thrown error message here? Any idea, anyone?
For where we haven't put the codes.
Good. If you remember, we have discussed that if a column data type is var_char, then it has to be within quotes. Now, John, you're trying to save this in which column? Name column. What is the data type of this name column? Var_char. Have you given quotes here? No. So that's why it has thrown error message. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Now
Clear.
this John, I'm keeping this within quotes. Now check one row inserted. Okay. Hope it is clear so far. Now again, if you want to check whether this has been inserted or not, you run this query. Okay. So you have this 2 John Daily 400. Any question? No? Okay. Now suppose I want to insert another record. Suppose this is 3 and this is Tara. Daily 600. one row inserted. Again, if you want to check the data, just run this query and you have this record. So this is the simple way how to create a table, how to insert record, and how to fetch the data. So this is the query for that. Any questions so far, anyone? No questions?
No.
Okay. Now suppose here I'm displaying employee ID, name, location, and salary. Okay. My manager is telling me that when we don't display the salary, this is a confidential data of each and every employee. No need to display salary. Just show me employee ID, name, and location. So in that case, what you have to do, just to remove it from here. Now, what is the meaning of this query? The meaning of this query is you are telling SQL engine to please display only employee ID, name, and location from the employee table. So now if you will check this data, so we have employee ID, name, and location only getting displayed here. Is this clear? So it means whatever column you want to display, you can control from this select statement. Suppose you want to display only employee ID and name, remove the location. It will show you only employee ID and name. Is this clear? Here, suppose you want to display name first, then ID. Then do one thing. Remove this from here. Name is getting displayed first and then employee ID. Hope it is clear so far. Any question? No questions? You should ask one question here. That Tanvir, here you have written EMP ID all in uppercase. Everything is in uppercase, no? EMP ID. But while creating this table, I have written only E in uppercase. Correct?
Yes.
So in SQL, your table name, your column name, it is your wish. You can write this in uppercase or lowercase. There is no concern with that. Here you see this employee, I have written everything in lowercase now. Here while creating this table. Now here you see I will write everything in uppercase. Sorry. I have written everything in uppercase. Now check the output. Are you getting the same output? Okay. So the table name, column name, your wish, you can write in any case, uppercase or lowercase, it will give you the same output. Hope it is clear. Any question? Okay. Now suppose if you have to display all the columns of this employee table, so you have to write all the column names like name, employee ID, location, salary, right? I have shown you the first example. But there is a shortcut for that. Write star. Instead of writing all the column names, just write a star. This star means that you want all the columns to be displayed. And now execute this query. Are you getting all the columns of this table? And right? Hope it is clear. So the moment you will write a star, engine will understand that, okay, what all columns are present in this employee table? I have to display all the columns. Hope it is clear, everyone, so far. Okay.
Yes, clear.
Now suppose here your manager is telling that, okay, fine, you have all these details. I need the I need the information of only those employees who are from Delhi. Okay. What your manager is telling, I need the details of only those employees who are from Delhi. So it means you have to apply a filter here, right? Many times when you're purchasing, you're buying something from e-commerce platform, you will apply filter. Suppose if you want to buy a mobile, you will apply a filter that, okay, I want 6 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM. Or if you want from a particular brand, you will apply filter on that as well. So that you will see, they will show you the mobiles of that particular brand only. So similarly, in SQL, when you have to apply filter, you have to write where. Where acts as a filter. Moment you will write where, the SQL engine will understand that, oh, SQL is, the user is telling me to apply some filter. So on which column you want to apply filter? Employee ID, name, location, or salary? Which column?
Salary.
Salary.
Location.
No location.
Location only.
Location, no.
Yes.
What your manager has told? Manager has told that I want the employees of Delhi location only, who are from Delhi, correct?
Yes.
So on which column you will apply filter?
Location.
A location column. So that's why you have to write here location. Now from this, engine will understand that, oh, user wants to apply filter on the location column. Clear? But I have a question here. When I was creating this employee table, so in this location, you could see here that this L was in uppercase. But here I have written everything in lowercase. So do you think this will work or this will throw error?
This will work.
This will work. Why? Because right now we have
Case
discussed
sensitive. Yes.
that the column names, the table names are not case sensitive. It means you can write in any case whatever you want, your wish. There is no restriction that, okay, if you have created this employee table, you have kept left in L in uppercase, so you have to write L in uppercase only. No, your wish. If you want to write this in lowercase, you can write your wish. There's no restriction. If you want to write everything in uppercase, you can write this. Even this will also work. But if you're learning any other programming language like SQL, Unix, there you have to be very careful. Like SQL, I'm telling Python, Unix. Like in Python, you all know you have a print statement, right? If you write this P in uppercase, it will throw error message. But this is not the scenario in SQL. SQL will never bother you with all this cosmetic stuffs of writing in lowercase or uppercase. Your wish. You write in uppercase or you write in lowercase. That's not a problem here. Clear? So now which location data you want to filter?
Delhi.
Delhi, right? So I'll write Delhi here. Now let me execute this query. This is the output. Is this the correct output?
No, but we have entered a value in which is taking case sensitive.
Okay. Is this correct value? What do you think? Yes or no?
No.
This is not correct, right? Why? Because my client will ask, my manager will ask that, okay, Tanvir, you are telling only John is from Delhi, but I could see in this table that John and Sarah, they are both are from Delhi, correct? You agree?
Yes.
But our query is telling that John is from Delhi. So if I will display this output, if I will show this output to my manager, obviously he will ask this question that, Tanvir, I could see that John and Sarah, they both are from Delhi. But why are you showing that only John is from Delhi? It means this query is not correct, right?
Yes.
Right, yes. So we will try to understand that why this query is giving incorrect output. What is the reason? Fine. So now we will try to understand that how this query is getting executed. So when you click on the run button, actually what happens? The SQL engine, it will start executing your query. So first of all, it will check whether the syntax you are following or not, and all syntax I will come to that at a later point of time, and we'll discuss what all syntax it verifies. After that, the SQL engine starts executing your query from this from clause. It will start from here. You are thinking that I have written select first, so the engine should execute select first, but no. Engine will start with this from clause first, from employee. Okay. So it will execute from employee. The meaning of from employee is the engine will understand that, oh, user wants some data from employee table. Fine. So the engine will search for this employee table in the database. Why I'm telling search? Because generally in any database, you'll be having a lot of tables. It's not like you'll be having only one employee table. Maybe 500,000 tables will be there, possible. So it will search this employee table in a database. And it will take a copy of that in the temporary memory. Now, this is the employee table. Is this clear so far? So this is the task of from employee. So this is done. After this, what will happen? SQL engine will execute the where clause. Now, what is the meaning of where? The meaning of where is you want to apply some filter. Now, in which column you want to apply filter? Location column. So engine will understand that, oh, Tanveer wants to apply filter on this location column. Okay. Then which data you are searching here? Daily. So you are searching this daily here. Then engine will search this record one by one in this location column. So is this Delhi? No, this is Chennai and this is Delhi. They are different. So this record will be rejected. Is this clear? Then engine will go to the next record. Is this Delhi? Yes, it is Delhi. So this will be selected. Is this Delhi same as this Delhi? Tell me. Yes or no? Come on,
No.
guys, tell me.
No, it's not same.
Not same, right? Because here in this Delhi, only D is in uppercase and all the remaining characters are in lowercase. But here in this Delhi, all the characters are in uppercase. So do you think they both are same? No, they both are not same. Suppose if I have to log into my Gmail ID and suppose my password is Tanveer at 123. And suppose if I write like this, do you think I'll be able to log into my Gmail account? Obviously, no, because here T should be in uppercase. So what I have done here, I have written T in lowercase. That's why engine will not accept this. Similar thing is happening here. You are searching this Delhi where D should be in uppercase, all the remaining characters should be in lowercase. And here, this D is in uppercase and all the remaining characters are also in uppercase. So do you think this is same as this? No. So this record will also be rejected. And as a result, this is the record which will be selected. Is this clear? So now you'll be thinking that when we right now you told that you can write in uppercase, lowercase, that doesn't matter in SQL, but now you are telling that here this record has been failed because of the case. The reason is this is data. In SQL, data is case sensitive. You have to be careful. If you have written this in uppercase, so you have to write this in uppercase. Or if you have written in lowercase, this has to be in lowercase. Data is case sensitive, like Tom is a data which is case sensitive. John is a data which is case sensitive. So data is case sensitive. You have to write in the same case. But table name, column name, reserved keywords, these are not case sensitive. Your wish, you can write in any case. Is this clear so far? Any question?
How do we select this?
Your voice is too low. Can you increase
How
the
do
volume?
we clean this?
How do we?
Clean or order this? Like,
I'll come to that. Discuss it. Give me 2-3 minutes and come to that. So far, is this discussion clear? Okay.
Yes.
Now next. So where is also means this has been executed, then select will come at the last. This is very interesting. As a user, you are thinking that first of all I have right select, so engine should start from here, but no, the select will be executed at the last. So what is the meaning of select?
To display.
To display.
Display.
Yes.
To display, right? Now here after select, what you have written? A star. So what is the meaning of a star? What I have told you?
To select all the entire data from
No,
employee.
not entire data. Select means all the
From
columns. So here select star means you are telling SQL engine that I want all the columns. So engine will select all the columns. And finally, which record you selected here?
employee.
This
That
one,
we,
right? So that's why engine will display this. And if you check the output, this is what you have got, right? Same output. So this is the way how your query is getting executed at the backend. And throughout this course, this is how I will explain you each and every query. And if you will show, like for any other previous batches, if I will show you, like this is how, and then only you can write complex queries. If you can see, like we're discussing recursive CT, how we have explained each and every, I mean, the query at the backend, how it is getting executed. For any, like this is a window function. So, and here is the area where the candidate they struggle. They don't know how internally the query is getting executed. So once you will understand how the query is getting executed internally, it will be easy for you to write complex queries. Okay, so that's why it's very important to understand that internally when you have clicked on the run button, what is happening at the back end. Okay, so far clear?
yes.
Okay, now the question is, we have written this query and this is the output, but my manager is not happy with this output, right? My manager is telling that, Tanvir, you are telling John is from Delhi, but I could see in the main database that Sarah is also from Delhi. Why you're not displaying Sarah, right? So I will tell to my manager that, sir, it is because SQL is case sensitive with data. I have written D in lowercase here, and that's why I'm getting this output, right? I will give this same explanation, whatever I have told you. Okay. Then what I will do in this query, I will do a small modification, and then I will write this query. I will write this query. Now for this query, this is the output. Now Sarah is getting displayed. Yes. Now can you tell me why John is not getting displayed here? Why? Can anyone explain why John is not getting this grade?
Yeah,
You
same
just said
reason.
data is case sensitive, so that's why Delhi and this uppercase Delhi is not same.
Good. Right now we have discussed no that the data is case sensitive, right? Okay, let's analyze this query. Which keyword will be executed first here?
Employee.
From
From
employee.
Um,
What is the meaning of this from employee? It means you need some data from this employee table. So your SQL engine will search for this table, it will take a copy and it will keep that in the temporary memory. So here's the employee table. The from task is over. Okay. Getting background noise. Okay. Now after from which keyword you will execute? Where?
where?
What is the task of where keyword?
auto filter.
To apply filter. On which column you want to apply filter?
Location.
Location column. So engine wants to apply filter now on this location column. So which value you are searching here? This daily, correct? Now engine will search this daily one by one in this location column. So is this daily? No, rejected. Is this daily? No, rejected. Do you think this daily is same as this daily?
No.
No, right? This is rejected. Next record. Is this daily same as this daily?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So this is selected. So this filter is over. Now then select will come into picture. What is the meaning of select? To display. What you want to display here is star. A star means all the columns.
All the columns.
So you want to display all the columns. The record which you have selected finally. This is the record you have selected. So that's why engine is displaying this output. But do you think with this output, your manager will be happy with this output? No. Your manager will tell you that what comedy you are doing. Here in this output, you have missed Sarah. And Tanvir, you told that it is case sensitive. You have written lowercase d and all those things. Now here in this output, Tanvir, you are showing Sarah, but where is John? That is missing. Again, I will tell that, sir, it is because I have written all these things in uppercase and Sarah has all those things Delhi in uppercase. That's why I'm getting Sarah. But John is missing now. So still this output is not as per the requirement of my manager, right? Is this clear so far? Are you understanding, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it making sense or you are confused or you want me to repeat anything? So far, so good. Everything?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Now my manager is telling that Tanvir, it is your headache that SQL is case sensitive with data and all those things. I don't want to listen all those excuses. I want this both should be in the output, John and Sarah. I know like here the case is different, here the case is different. That is your headache, boss. You are a technical guy, you have to think how to handle this, right? And this is what happens in any project. Your client will tell you that it is your headache. I don't care about the technical stuff, right? So now my manager is telling that Tanvir, I don't care about all these stories of case sensitivity. Is your headache. I want John and Sarah both in the output. Is the requirement clear? First of all, what my manager is asking.
Yeah.
Okay. So for that, now what I will do in this query, I'll do a small modification. I will write here upper. I will tell you why I have written upper. Now I will execute this query. Now tell me, is this the correct output? Yes or no?
Yes.
Is this
Yes.
output my manager is expecting?
Yes.
Yes, got it? Okay. Okay, ठीक है. Fine. So now this is the query and this is the output. Now, if I will show this output to my manager, he'll be happy that, okay, fine, good. This is what I was expecting, right? But the question is, what this upper keyword has done that we are getting all the both the daily. This is in lowercase, this is in uppercase, but still we're getting both the records and the output, right? So now we'll try to understand that what magic this upper word has created here that we're getting both the records. Okay, try to understand this. In this query, which keyword will be executed first?
Select.
Oh, from, right now. First of all, engine will start with from keyword, the table, right? So here you have written from employee. It means you need data from the employee table, correct?
Yes.
So engine will take a copy of this employee table. Okay, so this from is done. This task is over. Let me change the color to green. This task is over. After from which keyword?
Select.
No, 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 no. Where? Where? Where means what? Where means what? Filter, right? You want to apply filter. Now then you have written upper location. Here you have to understand upper location. It means the meaning of upper location is, it means you are telling SQL engine to convert this location column in uppercase. What is the meaning of upper location? The meaning of this upper location is you are telling SQL engine that whatever is present in this location column, please convert all those records in uppercase. This is the meaning of upper location. Now see, everything will be converted in uppercase and this will happen in the temporary memory. So engine will convert all these values in uppercase. You see this Chennai, it is converted all in uppercase. This Delhi, converted it all in uppercase. This was already in uppercase, so this will be as it is. So you understood the meaning of upper. So the task of upper is very simple. Whatever is present, it will convert everything in uppercase. Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now in this upper location column which you have derived right now, what you are searching? You are searching this Delhi. Then engine will search this Delhi in this upper location column. So do you think this is Delhi? No, this is Chennai. So this will be rejected. Now, do you think this Delhi is same as this Delhi?
Yes.
Yes. Selected. Now, do you think this Delhi is same as this Delhi?
Yes.
Yeah, selected. So far clear?
Yes.
Now, this Delhi, you have actually derived it from this record, no? Correct? And this Delhi you have derived from this record. So it means this record you have selected and this record you have selected. Is this clear so far?
Yeah.
Is this clear so far to everyone? Or if anyone has any question, please ask. Clear? So now see the beauty of this upper. What he has done first. First of all, he converted everything in uppercase. Now he's comparing this with this. So now it has selected it. Okay, this both are same as this daily, and as a result, the corresponding records are also selected. Then engine will come to this select a star. What is the meaning of select a star? To display all the columns. These are the columns. And finally, these two records has been selected, which will display it here. And that's why we'll check here. This is the same output. Is
I
this
have a question.
clear? Yeah, please tell me.
You have searched this Sarah Delhi, so that's why we are getting this uppercase output. What happened when we search John Delhi, that is in camel case? Will I get this both output?
Can you repeat your question?
You have searched this Sarah Delhi, which is in
No. Nowhere I have mentioned Sarah. I have just mentioned Delhi here.
Say this Delhi. So I want to search this John Delhi, which is in first letter is capital and this Delhi. Will I get again this output?
So your question is that, Tanvir, I want only this record. Is this your question?
Not only. When I search in this where filter, Delhi, D capital and ELHI. Okay. Will I get both output in this query?
In this query, same query?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You
So
just
your question,
your
question is
capital.
Okay, 1 minute. So your question is that, Tanvir, if I will write this, then what will be the output, right?
Yes, that on that same query, will I get both output?
It means you're telling that if I will execute this query, then what will be the output, right? Is this your question?
Yes.
Okay, I'll come to this. I will not execute it. We will first of all try to analyze this, and then we will execute it. Okay. But before this, is this discussion clear to everyone? Then I will jump to this query. First of all, is this discussion clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now we will try to understand this scenario. Very good question. I think Navita has asked that, okay, Tanvir, if this is the query, then what will happen? I will not execute it. First of all, let's analyze it. So in this query, which keyword will be executed first?
From
employee.
From, good. So from employee means this is the from employee. It means engine will take a copy of the employee table. So this is the employee table. Let's take a copy here. So let me change that to that. So this is the from employee. From task is over. After from, which keyword engine will execute?
Where filter.
Good. So from task is over. Then engine will execute where. What is the meaning of where?
Filter.
To filter the data. But here you are telling you want to filter on upper location. What is the meaning of upper?
It will
Convert all in uppercase.
To convert all the data or all the records present in this location column in uppercase. So all these values will be converted in uppercase by the SQL engine. You see what all thing I have taught you here. It's not visible to you, but at the back end, this is what SQL engine does. Okay. So now upper location will convert. Now see, all these values are converted in uppercase. Is this clear so far?
Yes.
So upper location task is to convert the records of this location column, whatever is there in uppercase. You see, everything has been converted in uppercase. So this will be done internally by the engine. You are not knowing that this is happening. You have just executed this query, this one. You just executed, you got this output. But at the backend, you don't know what is happening. That is what you have to understand. that at the back end, what is happening. Now you converted everything in uppercase. This is fine. What next? And this, you are searching this data. This D is in uppercase, ELHI in lowercase. This is what we are searching, right? Am I correct? Okay.
Yes.
So this is Delhi, this is Chennai. They are entirely different. So this will be rejected. What about this record? Is this and this same?
No.
Are they same, guys? Tell me yes or no.
No.
No, not at all. This Delhi all in uppercase. Here you have only D in uppercase. So obviously this will be rejected. What about this?
No, that also.
Big no. This
Same.
all in uppercase. Here D is in only in uppercase. This will be rejected, right? Now tell me, have you selected any record here?
No.
No.
No. So when you will execute this query, do you think you will get any output?
No.
No.
No. So let me run this query now and please verify, are you getting any output?
No data found.
Is this clear? Is this clear, Navita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Any question, anyone, apart from this? Shall I proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, suppose in this employee table, let me insert one more record. And suppose this is 5. This is Abdul. This is Delhi. I have inserted one more record for Abdul Delhi in this employee table. If you want to check this, select a star from employee. Let me show you that. So now in this employee table, how many records you have? 4 records. So this is the employee table. And you have this 4 records. Okay. Now suppose same question my manager is asking, can we show me all the employees who are from Delhi? So do you think this query will give me all the records who are from Delhi?
No.
No.
So what all records will get in the output?
Sarah.
Only Sarah.
Sarah.
Only Sarah. Okay, let's analyze this. Which keyword will be executed first?
From
We'll
employee.
get all.
Employee.
From employee. So what is the meaning of from employee? You will take a copy of this, right? This is from employee. After from employee, which keyword?
Where?
Where? What is the meaning of where?
Filtering data.
To apply filter. On which column you want to apply filter?
Location.
Location.
No, 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 no. Upper location. You are not applying filter on the location column. What you have written after where? Upper location.
Upper.
So you are applying filter here on the upper location column, not on the location column. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the meaning of upper location? It means whatever is present in location column, please convert that in uppercase. Is this clear? Okay. Now, within this upper location, what you are searching, ladies and gentlemen, what you are searching here?
Delhi.
This Delhi. So you are searching this Delhi in this upper location column, right? So is this Delhi? No, this is Chennai, rejected. Is this Delhi?
Yes.
Yes.
Same as this? Yes, selected.
Sarah.
Is this Delhi same as this?
Yes.
Yes, selected. Is this Delhi same as this?
Yes.
Yes, selected. So all these 3 records has been selected. Now these 3 records you have derived from this record only. So literally these are also selected, right? So after this, which keyword you will execute? Select a star. What is the meaning of select a star? To display all the columns. So here you have all the columns. And here you have the records to just finally select. So when you will execute this query, this should be the output. Okay, let me run this now. Please verify the output. Are you getting the same output? Abdul, John, and Sarah?
Yes.
Output is clear, everyone. Are you understanding it?
Yes.
Any questions so far? No questions. Not sure, are you guys understanding it or not? Okay, then tell me one thing. If you don't have any questions, suppose if I will write this query, this one, this one, this one, this one, then what should be the output? For this query, what should be the output?
Nothing. It will
Nothing.
not match.
Any other thought? It means you guys have not understood this if you're not able to answer it. Okay, let's analyze this query. Which keyword will be executed first?
So it will give you the data of all the employees who are from Delhi, because it will convert
Yes.
all the location to the uppercase Delhi, and then it will form an output.
Okay, so this will give all the record, right, of Delhi. Oh, let's check it. From employee, so engine will take a copy of it. So this is your employee table. Okay, after this, which keyword? Okay, I'm waiting for your response. You take your time.
Yeah, it will
Where?
check where in uppercase
Where?
to Delhi.
What is the task of where keyword?
It's a filter.
Filter.
Filter. On which column you want to apply filter?
Upper
Location.
Upper
Upper
location.
location,
Upper
not
location.
location. Please don't tell location. Upper location, right? So
Yes.
it means first of all, you have to derive upper location. Okay. Upper location, what is the task of upper location? To convert all the records in uppercase. That's what each and every keyword you try to understand the meaning of it. So now see, everything has been converted in uppercase here. This is at the back end engine will do, right? Now in this upper location column, what you are searching? You are searching this Delhi.
Delhi.
Will
right?
be not found.
So you're searching this Delhi in this upper location column. So do you think this is same as this Delhi?
No.
No, rejected. What
Delhi.
about this?
Yes.
So this is same as this Delhi, right?
Yes.
No,
Or you
it's
can
not.
tell yes, yeah.
It's not.
This all in uppercase, this all in lowercase, how they both are same?
It's not same. It will be
It's not same, no? You are searching lowercase DELHI, but here everything is in uppercase DELHI. Do you think both are same?
No.
It's not same, right? Chetali, are you understanding?
Yes, sir. But I thought that
Different.
all it's converted in uppercase. After that, we can consider.
It is converted in uppercase, but here what you are searching? Tell me.
Delhi.
This Delhi is all in lowercase you are searching here, right?
Yes.
So this they all in lowercase, but here it is in all in uppercase. So do you think they both are same?
No.
No. Like suppose if I write India and if I write India, do you think they both are same? No, this is all in uppercase. This is all in lowercase, right? Correct? So
Yes.
it's different. That's why this will be selected or rejected.
Rejected.
Rejected. What about this?
This also rejected.
Rejected. What about this?
This also rejected.
Rejected. So will you get any output if I will execute this query?
No, will
No.
not get.
Check the data. No data found. So what we can summarize here is whenever you're using upper location, you have to write this in uppercase only. Then you will get all the records. Now see, I'm executing this query. If you're getting this kind of output now, so it means you have to run this query again. Now see, you're getting all the values.
Yes.
Is this clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then similarly, we have a concept of lower. Okay. And that we will discuss tomorrow. So I will stop here. Okay. And we will share the recording in your RISC 15 group. Okay. And the regular classes will start from tomorrow. I have told you about that, about our teaching methodology. Like it is weekday class, Monday to Friday, morning 7 to 9, 2 hours daily. Course duration is 1 month. After each and every class, it's a live class, interactive session, the same class will happen. After each and every class, we will share assignment, this Excel workbook, and this code. We don't have any PPT because we want to keep this purely hands-on session. You see, today you have seen everything is hands-on, no theory, right? So similarly, all the classes will be purely hands-on because in the interview, you will not get any theoretical question. They will give you a query and a problem statement, and for that you have to write a query. Okay. And the session is purely interactive. You can ask question at any point of time. And if you're getting stuck, you can ask question after the class as well. Okay, so this is all about the course. Do you have any question, anyone, before we wind up? From this, whatever we discussed today or from the class perspective? No? Okay, fine then. Those who have already enrolled for the course, you have been added in the target group. Those who are interested, you can connect with us on our personal window. Okay, and then the regular classes will start from tomorrow. Fine then, guys. Thank you. Take care. Bye.